If you're new, press the bell icon to get the latest notifications.
All right, sorry for the introduction. Now, what if I told you that there's a way that you can trade with very low risk and we trade patterns? What if I'm searching for a pattern and I tell you to trade a pattern like this was Kishu that we trade actually? And then I give you some very quick updates in a very simple place, in one place at all. And these quick updates can help you to trade with me, okay? Whenever I trade, you trade with me. And I use my experience and my best knowledge, which you have been looking at. And you get to do the same with proper money management. And you get more chances of winning, which actually give you more guidance. And you don't have to be worried about your daily routine. It doesn't actually get disturbed. Now all you have to do is just come down to the description of the video, scroll down, go to the signals agreement. You see this video and you agree to the agreement. It's a very simple, very straightforward agreement, nothing big. And then you click on Discord and you join the Discord. Now once you have joined the Discord, all you have to do is go to the announcement tab and click on my name, Adam Coins, and all you do is you can click on message and you message me if you want to join and you're interested. So the entries. Assalamu alaikum everyone, welcome back to JASMY video update today. So ignoring a lot of some few weird different negative comments, we're going to continue anyways. Right, so Luna Classic, I just made a video Luna Classic and JASMY. So we talked about JASMY yesterday, and you know, JASMY to me personally is looking like the following. And you know, you're still up to the EMAs, you've actually lost the trend line, so the EMAs is still holding pretty great. And unfortunately, you know, where you're losing trend line, like for example, this is a very clear loss of a trend line right now, and there could be chances that you go back up for the retest and you even backtest and you push above the retest. That's one thing you can look at. So it's a little bit harder. I'm just going to remove all of these drawings at the moment and talk about it. But I kind of want to tell you one thing, okay? One thing that is clear and like absolutely clear is a bearish divergence. There's no way I can ignore a bearish divergence. So if you look at these patterns right now, you can see that that's a little bit of a very small difference in there. And you have these higher highs and you're making here lower highs right there. So that's a bearish divergence that I think can affect the prices. But to me personally, on a trading side, okay, on a trading side, what I see on the RSI is not a good time to buy. I'm not saying, you know, buy, sell, anything. I have a private group for that one. But right now the situation to me personally is to buy when the RSI is oversold. You know, that's my personal decision. And I think this is going to be for the many people who are trying to trade safe, you know, to be on the safe side. To me personally, buying down at this support line, I'm just going to draw that support line right over there. And that's how it is to buy when things come here, because I don't see myself buying JASMY when it's up here. Now keep in mind, this is not a long-term holding comment. Long-term holding, who cares? Who cares? Trading wise, or maybe let's just say on the daily, because I'm right now looking at the daily time frame, and that also means that this is more like, you know, a midterm plan that I'm thinking of right now. So it's going to take a couple of weeks. Actually, this is not like a very quick thing that I'm talking about, but this is more like daily thing, and I hope that makes sense if you're looking at the daily. And all I have to say is, okay, we have a break of a downtrend, we're looking pretty good and this and that. All I'm just saying is that when it comes down to trading, when I'm going to trade this thing is when it comes down completely to this oversold 22 level, because that has been the best place to buy you know, JASMY historically. And let me tell you, the thing is that people don't care about divergences, and divergence makes a whole difference. Now when I tell you that you're making this lower highs and you made this higher high, which is actually a negative thing based on prices, that means that the buyers are slowing down. So when the buyers are slowing down, how do you expect the prices to go up? That's one thing. I'm not saying it cannot go up. Anything goes in crypto, but this is, let's say, let's say we're using logic and technical analysis. Bearish divergence are meant that, you know, the buyers are slowing down and it's time for the correction to happen, which is healthy. And I think in a bull run, if you come down and then go up, that's a healthy thing to do, not a bad thing. Now let me give you an example. Would you be happy when I said you have, because I talked about this lower lows like that, and I talked about higher lows like this, and that was bullish divergence. So bullish divergence did play out. It didn't play out here. Even this was a divergence almost. Like I'm gonna show you what happened. So this was lower low right there, and this was a higher highs right over here on the RSI. So there was a bullish divergence which didn't play out. You know, at the very same time we still had another drop down, but later on we pumped up because this was an extended bullish divergence. Now same can go, the same thing can happen. You can still pump a little bit higher and you can move lower on the RSI, and in the future dump very badly. That's another thing to look at. So to me personally, I'm not talking about how the prices are going to move here, but what I'm talking about is how the RSI is going to move here, if that makes any sense. I'm not looking at if the prices are pumping here and we still have a divergence. I'm not even talking about the price action, because that's known as a price action. But what I'm talking about instead is if JASMY's RSI comes down to this oversold on the daily, it doesn't really matter if it pumped first and came down like this on the oversold, or it goes like this on an oversold. That's something I don't really know, okay? This can be still as good as it looks and we can still continue higher, okay? I'm not saying that there's anything bad about it, but what I'm saying is the RSI becomes oversold and we get something out of an oversold on the daily. And when it comes down to the long-term trading thing, that's a very different scenario once again. And that's it. I hope this makes sense, and I'm going to see you in the next one. Hello, Hafiz.